Hey.
Well, hello, Logan.
Hello, Paula. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you as well. Thank you so much for coming into my office.
My goodness, thank you for having me. Priscilla's told me so much about you.
Well, thank you.
Really excited to be working with you.
Thank you so much. So what we're going to be doing today, folks, is we're doing a buyer's consultation, and the lovely Mr. Logan has agreed as a first-time home buyer to come into my office today and talk to me a little bit about what he likes and what he's looking for, and I'm going to tell him about the process, and I'm excited.
Love it.
So when we spoke on the phone, you mentioned that you were moving to sunny California because of a job. Congratulations.
Thank you. Very excited about it.
Super excited. So tell me, what is it that you're looking for in a home right now?
Well, it's a first-time home buyer, so I'm not quite sure, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay.
You know, it would be a first home, so we're not looking for something super huge, something definitely affordable, and we'd have to be in within 60 days. So, so that's kind of my criteria.
All right, so we're gonna have to be aggressive.
Yeah, help me out. What do I need to do?
I'm gonna help you out and hook you up. So the first thing is that I prepared a first-time buyer's book, and that's gonna kind of serve as a roadmap for you, okay? So a lot of things that are gonna come up in the process, I've just kind of documented so you can kind of have that. And just refer to it. Of course, I'm gonna be with you every step of the way, but it's always good to have things in writing, because some people learn better orally, you know, some people learn better with the written word. I happen to learn better with the written word. So. Anyway, so the first thing that we have to do is we've got to get you pre-approved. Now, the pre-approval process is you're going to the bank, and the bank telling you how much you can afford. This is really helpful because it will let us gauge, if we get a townhouse or a condo, we've got to keep the HOA price here. If we're going to get a single family residence, then we can do this. So it's just really a good way for you to kind of figure out what your budget is, what you're going to be most comfortable with, and it's going to come in really handy because down the road, when you find that perfect home and we submit an offer, without that pre-approval process, that seller is more than likely not going to take their home off the market and sell it to you when you haven't demonstrated the ability to purchase it. Does that make sense?
It's good to know. Yeah, that does make sense.
Unless you're a cash buyer. Are you a cash buyer this round?
That'd be nice. No, not this time.
Next time?
Maybe next time. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Next time. And then all you have to do then is just, show proof of funds.
Yeah.
So the pre-approval process is really, really important, and I can help you with that. If you want to speak with a lender, and you're not go through normal credit union, because we do partner with people, and in some situations you might want to use someone local because the neighborhoods are changing, and we want to make sure that what we see is what we get.
Yeah.
Right?
Love
Absolutely. So the next process that we want to talk about is the search for a home. I'm sure you've been on Zillow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which is your favorite?
Platform. Goodness. Probably Zillow, to be honest with you.
You like Zillow?
Yeah, I like how you can draw them out.
Oh, perfect. Okay, all right. So with this, you're going to look on Zillow, and Zillow's going to make homes available to you, and you're going to just send me those homes. It's going to be a collaborative effort. I'll probably put you on my app and get you off of Zillow. We'll just put you on the Paula app.
Love it.
And then you'll just look for homes, and then I'll also push you out homes based on your criteria. It's going to take us probably 1 or 2 times going out before I'm really going to get a feel for exactly what it is that you want. And I have taken people to one home, and they've signed right there on the dotted line. So I try to read you really well, and it's going to be a tremendous help when you send me stuff, because then I'll get to know what your style is like as well. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah. Wow.
Okay. The hard part is getting the pre-approval, because they're going to all look in your ears and your nose and all in your business. And I'm going to tell you right now, be patient with the process, because if someone were to give you $500,000 or $1 million, I'm thinking you'd have a couple of questions for them as well.
Oh yeah.
So just try to have grace as you go through the process. So we would have gotten you pre-approved. We would have had the fun part, going out and looking at all the beautiful houses. And now we find something that you want, and we're going to submit an offer. An offer isn't a contract. It's not a contract until the other party says, yeah, I'm going to sell my house and based on these terms. And there might be a little bit back and forth going. It's all part of the negotiation process, right? So we will submit the offer. Once the offer is submitted, they'll have usually 2 or 3 days to get back to us and let us know if it's a yay or a nay. And if it's a yay, then we go to inspections. Now you get to start spending money.
All right.
Now comes the inspection process. Just like when you bought a car, you don't want a lemon, we don't want you to buy a house that's a lemon. So an inspector is going to come through and they're going to do a very thorough process. They're going to tell you minute things such as that light bulb is not working, get it fixed. That electrical socket is not working.
Wow.
It needs to be attended to. This water heater is on its last leg. The vents are not blowing properly, and getting enough circulation. So we're really going to be cognizant of, Logan, the 3 S's. Safety, to make sure that you're going down a flight of stairs, there's railing. Structure, to make sure that the foundation is okay. And then systems, we want to make sure that the air conditioner is working, the HVAC is working, the plumbing is working, all the systems and the components of a house. Does that make sense?
Gotcha, yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
Okay, perfect. So once we go through that, it usually takes a home inspector about 3 to 5 hours, depending on the size of the home, to go through everything. Once they're done, they're going to give us a written report. They're going to take photos and memorialize, was that light bulb that wasn't working, or it was that electric outlet that needed to be attended to, and it'll be a written report. You and I are going to go through the report. We're going to figure out what you can live with, what you can't live with, and then we're going to create an amendment to address concerns with the seller, saying, hey, we want y'all to fix this before we move on in.
Yeah. Amazing. Wow.
Yeah,
it's
so
so
we've got to
thorough.
get that. Yeah, we've got to get that, because that's a really important process, because listen, you're saving up so much money for a down payment, right? And all the other incidental expenses that come along with moving. Who wants to start paying for repairs right out the block, right? We don't. So we want to try to insulate you from that, and then we'll also talk about a homeowner's warranty when we get further down the way. And that's where the seller agrees to buy you a homeowner's warranty. So if anything happens within the first year, you're covered.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, so we want to make sure that we have that as well for you.
Fantastic.
All right?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right, Logan. So we talked about a lot. We talked about the pre-approval process. That's making sure that the bank is going to give you money. We talked about the fun part, going and looking at all the beautiful homes. We talked about the inspection. We've gone through that, with flying colors. Now it's time for underwriting. And that's when the bank is really going to start asking you to get them a lot of documents. So just be prepared, and whatever you do, don't do anything big between now and the time that you move in and get the keys to that home.
Okay.
Don't go buy yourself a brand new Porsche to sport the ladies around.
Oh man.
To your new home.
I gotta return it? Oh no.
Yes, please go and return it. Right? Don't get mad at Bloomingdale's because they didn't have your favorite shoes available and close your account. You want to take a snapshot of your financial situation at that point in time that you go through the loan approval process, and don't change a thing. Don't change jobs.
Okay.
Don't change residences. Don't open new credit. You want that snapshot to send you all the way, to take you all the way through, because they're going to run that stuff again on you as well right before you close.
Gotcha.
So just make sure that you're very good about getting them bank statements, verification of employment, verification of your rents, any bank statements. They're going to ask you for a lot of stuff, and sometimes they're going to ask you for things more than once. So just be patient and have a little grace, and realize that they're dealing with a lot of data, and their end objective is to get you in the home just as much as you want to be in the home.
Beautiful.
The last big milestone that we have to get over is the appraisal. So the appraisal is for you, and it's also for the bank. The bank uses the appraisal to kind of be their eyes and ears. It's really subjective because two different appraisers might come up with two different values, right? Because like I said, it is so subjective. But usually they fall within a 3 to 5% delta of what the price is. So we should be just fine. If we do have a problem with the appraiser, say it comes back too low, I'll take a good look at it and see if that, we were wrong with what we offered, or that if the appraiser had some information that I wasn't privy to that came up with his value. But most of the time, we're usually spot on. Usually 99% of the time we don't have any appraisal issues, right? Because we offer them the fair price, market price for their homes. And then you'll want to just hang on to that appraisal, going down the road in case you ever have to refer to it. Now, if it comes back higher than what you offered it, yay, instant equity.
Love
Go
it.
Paula.
Love
right?
it. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, here's your gift.
Yeah, right?
Money in the bank. So, and so that's really it. So you got your big things that you need to take care of. You've got the pre-qualification, which is just going to the bank. You're going to start looking for houses for us. We're going to jump in my broomstick and go find something nice, right?
I love it.
And
wow.
then we're going to go through the underwriting process with Grace. We're going to have our appraisal. We're going to have our inspection. And then finally comes the big closing day where you get the keys to your brand new home.
Oh my goodness.
And hopefully you love what I've done and you refer me to all of your other friends and family members.
Of course, of course.
I have a stack of letters that people have written me, and hopefully I can add you to that stack.
Oh my gosh,
So,
I can't wait.
Logan, thank you so much.
Thank
It's
you.
going to be my honor
Oh my goodness.
to help you on your journey.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Okay, so we're going to first go read Paula's book,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to call your banker, and you're going to get pre-approved, and if you need my help, you're going to call me.
Will do.
All right, so what are good days for you to go out and see homes?
Anytime next week, I'm free.
Okay,
Let's do
perfect.
it.
So what I'll do is I'll call you at the top of the week. I'll put you on my calendar. We'll block some time, and we'll go look for that fancy home.
Beautiful. I can't wait.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. So that is it with my newest buyer, Mr. Logan, who's moving to sunny California. We're going to help him find something fancy that is not Porsche related. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye-bye.